G'day folks and welcome back to David Sickbin. Hope you're all having a maganda day, and if anyone was to help the Filipino-Australian basketball fraternity get back together after the brawl in Manila, it would take another rematch, but who knows if that will ever happen.
31 na lamang. Pogoy goes to June Mar. Di makatira doon si Don Maker. And there's something going on right now.
Hello, darkness.
Andre Blanche, there's a free-for-all going on. Calvin Abuelo, everyone coming off the bench. And Don Maker, here they go.
The next best thing is a player from the Philippines drafted into the National Basketball League of Australia that could make a world of difference. Up until recently, that was just a dream. For any Aussies watching, we want to know what the hype is all about. Why Adelaide 36ers have broken records selling merchandise with the signing of Filipino import Kai Sotto. Well, he's known more for moments like this. The Filipino love for the game of basketball is evident with the amount of support for Kai Sotto, who was destined to join the NBA but chose the Australian Basketball League.
Can Kai Sotto succeed in Australia and be the first Filipino to be drafted to the NBA?
Well, clearly, the Australian media do not.
7'2", 18 years of age, signed for a couple of years.
He's played in the G League, he's signed to the Adelaide 36ers next year. The hype around it is, I don't want to be sceptical, but it seems a bit over the top, doesn't it?
Obviously, he has a lot of meat to pack on, so I don't see him playing for at least 6 months to pack on that meat. Currently at 105 kilos, I think 120 to 125 kilos would be needed to really compete. I think Kai Sotto needs to really smash down a lot of kangaroo burgers and some tough love from his Australian teammates to really mould him into the 7-footer cinnamon to dominate the NBL. I'm so grateful that we now have a Filipino player in the National Basketball League of Australia. I believe the 18-year-old can succeed in the NBL. There is so much potential in Kai, who has already experienced the G League in the USA. Think of Matthew Dellavedova, Cleveland Cavaliers, Thon Maker, Ben Simmons, Philadelphia 76ers, Patty Mills, San Antonio Spurs, Joe Ingles, Utah Jazz, Aaron Baines, Toronto Raptors, Dante Exum, Cleveland Cavaliers, and Josh Green, Dallas Mavericks. These are the current NBA players originating from the land down under in Australia, dominating the NBA. Could Kai Sotto be the next successful player playing in Australia? Well, the NBL is one of the best basketball competitions around the world, so I think it's great for Kai's development and skill set, and much better than the PBA. Josh Giddey is an NBL player for the Adelaide 36ers, which is Kai's team, and it was just announced he is nominated for the NBA draft, having a stellar season. The 18-year-old sensation is a number 13 prospect in ESPN's Top 100 NBA draft rankings and could climb higher in the lottery. He was the NBA Rookie of the Year at just 18 years old, being the first of the NBL's Next Stars program aimed at developing NBA stars for the future. Could Kai Sotto, the 7'2", dominate the NBL and bring pride to the Philippines down under in Australia by being drafted in the NBA 2022? To put things into perspective, it's frightening to think he can be a lot better rounded player than Filipino big man Junmar Fajardo, who has been the standout player in the Philippine Basketball Association, winning multiple MVP awards.
2017 Asia Cup qualifier in Australia, 10% Aussie, 90% Filipino.
Jun is an idol in the Philippines, and the Filipinos are so passionate about their basketball, it's no surprise how much support they are giving Kai. Just imagine a more versatile Fajardo. The NBL has stepped up a level recruiting players from other countries as part of its Next Stars program, with the likes of LaMelo Ball, who played with the NBL team Illawarra Hawks, who was drafted to the NBA by the Charlotte Hornets at pick number 3 in 2020. With the caliber of players in the NBL, USA has its eyes closely fixed on basketball down under. The NBL has been seen as a stepping stone for the NBA, and I think Kai has made the right decision coming to Australia to better his game. Can Kai Sotto succeed down under? Yes, I believe so. If he believes he can, I don't see why. Prior to Sotto joining the NBL, he's been rumoured to enter the 2021 NBA draft, but due to an NBA rule that requires players to be 1 year removed from high school, he was ineligible to enter the draft. He has 2 years to really develop and fill out his body, so I think the first year will be the hardest for Kai, and the second will be his stepping stone for the NBA draft.
He realizes that he has work ahead of him, as all rookies do when coming into this tough league, but his combination of height and develop his skills to give him every chance to raise his game. With hard work, his ceiling for growth is very high.
In fact, the first player to be drafted from Australia was Luke Longley, at a height of 2.18 metres, who played centre just like Kai and won 3 championships with the Chicago Bulls from 1996 to 1998 with the likes of Michael Jordan. By the way, he was classified as a negotiator in the recent Filipino-Aussie brawl. This guy here with the arrow. These are very promising signs that the NBA has drafted big guys before from Australia. The results speak for itself. Australia has just missed out on medals, coming 4th at the last 2 Olympic Games, and also beat Team USA in a friendly match in Melbourne back in 2019.
Dellavedova looking for Mills, beckons him toward the ball from the elbow. Mills, recognition, Paddy Mills puts Australia 6 up, a minute and a bit. Here it is, folks. This is Australian basketball history. For the first time ever, Australia brings down the #1 team in the world, the USA, and they've done it by 4.
Kai would be the tallest player in the NBL, so this could be a huge advantage. Once he builds up some of those muscles, he could potentially follow in the footsteps with the likes of Andrew Bogut.
Larry's missing, who was their leading scorer during the season.
Andrew Bogut.
Luke Longley.
Pippen open. Oh, Kemp going baseline, firing it up. Rebound Kemp. Rebound by Longley.
And Andrew Baines as big Aussie 7-footer centerman that made it big in the NBA.
And so many question marks, right?
Baines rolls to the rack and hammers it home.
Imagine if Kai Sotto became a household name in Australia. If he doesn't get drafted in the NBA but goes places here in Australia, he has already achieved what no other Filipino has done before. I think that this is an achievement in itself and can make pathways for other Filipino players to forge a career in the NBL. All I can say is good luck, Kai. From the sick bin down under, the sick bin is watching. Till next time, cheers mate.